After losing it all in McGregor, Iowa, I decided to move all the way to Teton, Iowa to find out if I can revive our old family farm. Can we make money? Will we lose again? Find out in today's video. So I'm gonna pull on into here, get everything going. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll go ahead and disconnect, and we'll go ahead and get everything ready to roll. Turn off the engine, and the truck is now put up. So now that's done right there, what we gotta do today, we have a lot of work ahead of us today. We actually have to go ahead and get a lot of cultivation done. It's been a few days since I last talked to all of you. We had a couple of deliveries to the farm. So this is one thing that got delivered. I told you all we were keeping it. The 8950 Case IH, it did get delivered over the last few days. So this right over here got kept as well. And yes, here it is. Grant's old John Deere 9430T. And then we kept his 6631 sunflower disc. And then the Case IH, we really just don't, I need to see how much horsepower this needs over here, because today we're of course doing that hydrous work. So I need to find out how much horsepower this needs, because we may use the Case IH for it. It needs 350 horsepower. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna real quickly come in here and check the paperwork that's on my desk up here. So we're gonna look at this. Okay. Alright, so basically that just tells me what I knew. So we can't even use our John Deere 8110. We can't even use that because that has too low horsepower. The only things that have enough horsepower is of course the John Deere 94, which that's a little overkill. It says like 400 horsepower, but we also got something here in this shed that has the perfect amount of horsepower. It says 340 horsepower, and it is the perfect amount. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and put it in gear, just kind of take it over here and get everything hooked up. It shouldn't really take us too long to hook everything up. Backing on up here, there we go. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this in gear and real quickly do a quick turn, make sure we're shifting gears right. If tractors like this have so many gears, it's pathetic. We gotta turn this on over here. Now we just gotta go back here, make sure you connect these hoses. Make sure you always have your mask on when you're plugging that in. That's good. The anhydrous tanks are ready. We're gonna hit our unfold button right quick. It's on our side panel. We're gonna lower the gear down a good hefty amount. Pull out to the field. I guess for how sandy it is, it don't need to be that high. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna start applying, because right now, I mean, we really have to apply a lot of this. Now I definitely will say we're of course flinting this back in the corn this year, so this ripping it will actually help out with the corn. We're definitely helping everything out for what we're planning on doing this year. been finishing up this last little field right here. We do have a little bit left to do, nothing too major. We got the majority of the fields that we're planting into corn. We actually got to pick up all the seed, pull the planter out. So if we can go ahead and knock out some of those other things, because we're also at 50% on these tanks. One of these tanks have completely emptied, so we're gonna have to make sure we're continuously putting down every pound that we can, but we also gotta make sure we're doing it the correct way. And so this is right here, the last little bit we're doing for right now.
I'm finished.
So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna hit that button right there. I have to tell my little butt over here and get it out of the way so we can do what we gotta do and get the next process of harvest and planting done. Shut it off there, and I'm gonna go inside of here. I'm gonna look in the map and see what all's left for us to do and what needs to be done, like where else we need to be cultivating, plowing, anything like that, and any all other information. So it looks like we need to do some more anhydrous, and basically 68, 57 I know needs it. We'll do 71 as well. We'll knock out 71 and 70, and pretty much this is gonna be beans, beans. So we're gonna have a lot of beans, but what we're gonna do with the beans, we're gonna spray what they need down instead of us worrying about it. We're gonna spray it. I think that's the best way to go about that. We're gonna go ahead and just get everything rolling and get everything ready to roll. But before we can do that, we gotta go head down to the store and go see if there's any seed left and go ahead and look into getting some fertilizer. We did buy the totes, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and pick up the totes and come back to the seed, because we didn't buy the seed and totes. We bought it off of a man who sells a lot of seed and sells it in bulk. Well, with as much seed as we need, I didn't want to buy it in bags, so what I did is I just went ahead and paid for it. I think we paid $1,200 less. We would have bought containers.
Brilliant.
So we're just gonna pull on up into here. This is the dealership, shutting our truck off and getting everything already loaded up so that we can go ahead and get some stuff fertilized and spread. Alrighty, so we just got all this stuff back here. We have our fertilizer ready to go. Now we just gotta get ourselves a wagon to be able to hold our seed in. This is what I'm kind of leaning towards right here. It's called the Parker Wagon 250 Gravity, and I think it's gonna be the perfect size. So I'm gonna purchase it and have it at the dealership waiting on us. But with that being purchased, I mean, we're getting closer and ready with that over there. It's definitely where it needs to be, so we can actually have our harvest with 2 harvesters this year. And so it should be cranking and running, and I'm going over the last little bit, so I've had to replace the sieves in it, but now we got to go pick up this wagon so that we can actually do our job, finish out what we got to do, and hopefully still have enough time left over in the day to do more. Alrighty, so we just got our new Parker wagon picked up. We got the seed in it. We are completely ready to roll out and be able to head on out now. So what we're doing right now, we're just taking our seed back on over to our place because we got to fill the planter. Come on, we just got to do a quick U-turn right here. We got to turn on in to where we live. Alrighty, so we're gonna pull on into here and get everything ready to roll. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave that running right there. Get up on into here, turn our tractor on, hit our disconnect. While that's turning on, we gotta come over here and go ahead and start getting everything unfolded and took out. We're gonna open this gate, head gate right here real fast, unload a little bit into here. Don't want to put too much in there though. So yeah, perfect amount. So now what we gotta do, we gotta take our good old Case IH and go up ahead and hitch. We're gonna bump this up enough to where we don't have to worry about it. And we're filling up our boxes, boys. All the boxes look full now, and that's exactly what we needed to do. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this in gear. I'm also gonna go ahead and close this and hit that, just so everything is going nice and pretty. There we go. He's fully ready. We just gotta go through here. Now that everything's at eye level, we just gotta go through here now, slowly but surely knock at each every one of these rows, and hopefully get everything ready so that next time, after a little bit of a time today, for like the rest of my day, I'm just gonna pretty much sit in the tractor and just do some anhydrous work, so next time we can actually sit down and start planting. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all like today's episode, please do me a favor and leave a like. Ladies and gentlemen, outside me and the team so very much, we appreciate it, y'all. We'll see you next time. Peace.